Hi everyone, it is 5 o'clock on Friday, and that means it's time for this week's edition of Cocktails with Colleen. I'm Colleen from Slice, Dice, and Dish and Pampered Chef, and tonight I'm going to be bringing you the first in a series of 3 that I'm doing to highlight cocktails for Halloween. My friend Carrie had suggested that I do something Halloween inspired, so I did a little research and I've got some great things lined up for everybody over the next couple weeks. And then in November we're going to be doing some other fun things centered around bourbon, so stay tuned for that. So tonight we are going to be making the Devil's Margarita, and this came from a great food blog that I stumbled upon called Show Me the Yummy, and I will put a link to the recipe in the comments on this post when I am done. So before I get started, I do want to apologize that my sidekick, who's usually with me doing these videos, is unavailable tonight. He's actually stuck in traffic on his way home from a business trip, and he's disappointed that he was not able to be here, and I know all of you are too, and I am as well. So anyway, we're just gonna have to get through it with just me. So to make the Devil's Margarita, this is really fun. I actually wasn't quite sure about doing this because it's actually a layered cocktail, and I'd never made a layered cocktail before, so I was a little anxious. So I had some girlfriends over last night, and they were my taste testers, and they decided that this was fantastic. So I'm just going to jump right into it and show you how to make it, because it's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, and it's really tasty too. So all you're going to need for this recipe is your martini shaker or your cocktail shaker with a strainer and a bar spoon. And so of course all of these items come in Pampered Chef's premium cocktail set. So if you need information on that, you can visit my website at any time and order that for yourself, and then one as a gift. So what we have, first and foremost, we're just gonna make a regular margarita. In the jigger, I have 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup and 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, and it's gonna go right into the shaker. And then we have to add our tequila. Now for this recipe, you wanna be using clear tequila. So they called it at the liquor store last night, they called it tequila blanco. So we have 1.5 ounces of the clear tequila, and that's gonna go in. Okay, done. Super easy, super simple. Oops, okay. I'm making a mess already. You can tell it's Friday. Okay, so put your lid on. Get it all set, because we're gonna shake it. And in my martini glass, I have it already chilling, and it's got ice water and ice in it, and then we're gonna dump it out when we get ready to strain in there. So okay, you're just gonna give this a good shake. And the easiest way to tell in this cocktail shaker if it's cold enough for you is when both of the cups get really, really, really cold and it's almost too cold to handle. That's when you know that your mixture is cold enough. So okay, so you're gonna give it a good smack on the side, and that's gonna loosen the top shaker, part of the shaker, and then you just go ahead and put the strainer right on top. Okay, so dump out the water, and we're going to just go ahead and strain our margarita right into our chilled glass. Okay, now to make the layered effect, this is so cool. You're gonna use a red wine. So this is like a Cabernet. And you can use, I think she said you could use any kind of red wine, not any kind of red wine. I think she just like a Cabernet or like a Pinot Noir, but I'm not 100% sure now that I'm thinking about it. But this is what we opened last night. And you're gonna need your cocktail spoon. So she had suggested you pour it from the bottle, and that's what I did last night, but it kind of got a little messy on me, and I didn't like how that works. So I just put a little bit of red wine into a pitcher, and you're going to put your bar spoon into the top of the drink, and then at a 45-degree angle, and then you're going to pour your wine on top of the spoon, and it's gonna create that layered effect. So here we go. Okay, so the spoon is just on the top, and then we're gonna pour in our wine. Oh my gosh, this looks so good, and it looks like blood pouring right in there. So, okay. Check this out. Hopefully it worked. All right, look at this. Is this the coolest thing you've ever seen? Look at how that's layered right there. And this is so tasty. So cheers, everybody. We're kicking off the Halloween season early with the Devil's Margarita. Again, it's from the food blog called Show Me the Yummy. So cheers, just gonna give it a little taste. Oh, this is so good, combining two of my favorite things, wine and a margarita. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We're going to be decorating for Halloween. We're going to be going out with friends. We've got the kids' Halloween party tomorrow, so it's going to be super fun. And I can't wait to be back next week. We are going to be doing the other one that we talked about, that I asked you to vote on my website. And I can't remember what that one was called. Let's see, what was it called? Got it right here. Nope, that's the pumpkin pie martini. That's going to be coming up, but it was the one with the black vodka, and I couldn't find black vodka at the liquor store, so I'm going to be experimenting on making my own. Oh, it's called the Black Magic Cocktail, and so we will be making that next Friday. So tune in next Friday, 5 o'clock. I will be here. Bill will be here with me. We'll be making the Black Magic Cocktail, but in the meantime, have a great weekend. Cheers, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Good night.